Welcome to HDTV. You now rocking with your boy. Now, Oakland could become home to the first black-owned NFL team. And basically, this is from the CBS San Fran Bay Area. Shout out to my boy Uncle Frank. A group of black business leaders heard back from the NFL about establishing a team in Oakland that would be wholly or majority owned by an African American. The leader said Friday. The idea is in its preliminary stages, but the group put forth three options to create the team, and the NFL did not reject them, said Ray Bobbitt, chair and spokesman for the African American Sports and Entertainment Group, which is the group of leaders. We are really excited about the proposals, Bobbitt said. The NFL could have outright rejected us. Not one NFL team is owned by an African American, while more than 70% of the NFL players are black, the leader said. The NFL could benefit from this moment in history, Bobbitt said, through the movement for more equality in America for African Americans. If the NFL is interested in doing it, the group is providing the vehicle to do it, he said. One proposal involves finding a person with enough money to buy a team, which is the current rule in the NFL that would require someone with enough to pay 30% of the franchise fee. It's unclear how much the franchise fee would be, but it could be $1 billion, Bobbitt said. Another proposal would allow for an exemption from that rule. Someone would pay less than 30% of the franchise fee. The exception allows for more than 24 others to hold some ownership in the team. The third, the Green Bay model after the Green Bay Packers would allow for community ownership and include 46 board members and in this case a black chief executive. In a statement, Bobbitt asserted professional football and basketball are both cultural staples within the African American community. The city of Oakland lost both sports franchises. And the Raiders and the Golden State Warriors moved to Las Vegas, which the Raiders did, and San Francisco, where Golden State moved to, respectively. Several community leaders in the African American community are concerned about what they perceive could be the latest indication of growing trend in Oakland, cultural insensitivity and marginalization of African Americans, as well as the fear of future gentrification and displacement of East Oakland residents. Bobbitt believes there is a political support in the Oakland community for a team. The mayor is among the politicians. The mayor has tremendous respect for Mr. Bobbitt and other black entrepreneurs who want to make significant investments in Oakland, as well as claim long overdue ownership stakes within industries like the NFL. The mayor's spokesman, Justin Burton, said the vision of Mr. Bobbitt's group is a historical one that would make Oakland the home to the first African American owned football team in the NFL, a league that desperately needs more diversity among its fraternity of owners, he said. Marshawn Tapman, who's running for a seat on the city council, said he's behind the idea as well. It's prime time for an African American owned team, he said. Also, he wants to develop a Hegenberger road tourism zone that will rival Pier 39 in San Francisco. The leaders are looking at the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum as a place for the team and could develop the site surrounding it, which could include a convention center and an educational institution as part of the plan. So, do you guys think that this will go through, that we will have the first black-owned team in the NFL? And what does this mean? To me, this means I'm down with it if it's no gentrification, because to me, you're going to kick people out of their homes and out of their residence just to put the team there. And to me, if it's not going to involve gentrification, I believe that this would be a good look for the NFL. But at the same time, I keep telling everybody, we as the players are the majority of the talent in the NFL. And now we're taking over the quarterback position, which we had 10 starting quarterbacks this past weekend. But that could change quick. And that's just the facts. It could change quick. It could basically be like, you know what? They could change their mind and be like, okay, we're just doing this right now because it's a lot of Black Lives Matters going on, and the country right now is racially divided, and they feel if they do this, this could bring more black people to wanting to watch football, because the black dollar is very, very key. Like I was talking with my brother, Kano tonight, man. Kano, man, shout out to my brother, man. Outside of my father and my other brother Marlon, he has really been, a guy who's been there for me and is very knowledgeable, very smart, knows a lot of things besides, what's a face, whatever face value they bring to you. But to me, I think this would be a good look. And I think Oakland losing their team, I think this would be good to gain a team back in Oakland, because Oakland is very historic. The Bay Area, man, you got some of the best MCs, basketball players, football players, track stars from that area. And I just want to know, what do you think this would be great? I mean, I think this would revolutionize, what's already going on, but it's like it took this long. It took this long just to get a black team. And to me, it's just, yeah, we could have it, but at the end of the day, it's not our own stuff. Like, to me, the athletes of all sports who are predominantly black should have took a stand and sat out and put pressure on the league and came up with their own board of directors and their own business plan and their own lawyers. And I believe the league would take off better that way, because the more we try to be accepted by the pink folk or accepted by the top brass who runs the NFL, the more I feel we'll get screwed at the end of the day. Now I'm not shooting down the idea, but shoot, I hope it happens, but who knows? Anything can happen. But let me know in the comment section what you feel. Do you feel like this would be a great move, or it's a bad move, or it's in between? Let me know. And like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share this to all your platforms. If you want to donate to the page, cash at me at Harry2, which is HARRY and the number 2. And if you don't, just like, comment, share, and subscribe, and share it to everyone. So thank you for listening. We out. Live boy.